Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when
We don't want the tatas out.
We definitely don't want the girls out.
Alright, you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
We gotta, oh, you be singing.
What?
You be singing so you could like, you know how we be warming up. Ooh, yeah. Oh, you should be able to teach me.
Is that your warm up?
How we warm Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
But
yeah.
see, she actually sings for real.
Not the do
so
re
you
mi,
supposed to, yeah, so
like,
you gotta get me warmed up. Oh, see, she has me. You hear that vibrato?
Okay.
Me. Ooh, bitch. That was terrible.
You was I love that you just turned all the way up. This is the Sandy I'm used to right here, okay? Not the family-friendly one.
Not the F and F, girl. All right, y'all, we about to start this video. Here we go. Ooh, I'm sweating, bitch.
I know, it's not.
Here we go. You ready?
Legs sticking together because we sweat.
Melanin infused, bitch. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready?
Let's do it, honey.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sandy, and yeah, y'all, we back up in this motherfucker for another motherfucking video, bitch. How y'all living, fam?
Just said
That just made my entire evening. Just so you guys are aware, my life was making, you know what, thumbs up
That is
for that, because I know none of y'all motherfuckers are used to seeing Gabe do that. Okay, your girl brought that out of her, honey. Okay,
just for you.
what's up, everybody?
Look.
Let me tell y'all something. If you don't already know who she is, I'm gonna go ahead and put this chick out here for y'all to know who she is, okay? But y'all all know who she is. This is Gabe, okay? And I know y'all probably shocked to see us on camera right now.
Yes.
None of y'all knew we were gonna
my
be,
goodness.
y'all
Like,
probably didn't even
nobody
know we
knew
knew each other.
No, they probably didn't.
Unless you've been longtime followers.
Then you've seen the collab.
Okay, which was
years
a
ago.
long ass time ago, okay? So let me go ahead and put y'all,
So
okay,
long ago.
first and foremost, okay, this is my girl, Gabe. I'm gonna have her introduce herself to y'all first and foremost. So go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
How y'all doing? What up, peeps? So I'm Gabe, and I vlog over on Gabe Babe TV with my family. I have a 5-year-old son and a 4-month-old baby girl. So come on over, check us out.
Yes.
Gabe Babe TV. And then I do have
Link
like
down
a
below.
lifestyle channel, hair, makeup, fashion, fitness, all of that stuff. The Gabe Fix.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put another video up there soon. But
look.
I've been on a little hiatus with that joint. But
I
that's
have
okay.
been
You
on
can
this
watch
channel
part
as
one
well.
of this video
But we're here.
on the Gabe Fix. So,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
so we are gonna be doing, well, hold on, let me give the background.
yeah,
Then I'm gonna tell you, first and foremost, okay, Gabe and I have known each other for 5 years
Yes.
plus at this point.
Yes.
We did a collab a long ass time ago, literally before kids, BK. So for those of you guys who have followed
Before
us,
she had kids.
Okay, before I had kids, not before yet. before she had 2 kids, okay?
True, before I had 2, yeah.
So we did this collab. I carded. And y'all, look, don't judge. I'm a mama now. Maybe the shit I said in that video may not necessarily
apply right now.
But they did help with us getting
To the
pregnant.
babies, okay?
Okay. So if you want to see that, I will card it just for shits and giggles. Okay.
yes.
So go ahead and check that out because you can check out her collab as well and her coordination with said collab. However, we did this collab and we had never met
in
ever.
person,
Okay. So literally did this collab. We've always had each other's information.
Yep.
We always, you know, just remained in contact.
Yeah, made in contact.
Support
text
each
every
other.
now and then.
Yeah.
Support.
But we
Literally
finally met. 5 years later, literally
we are.
here, we're at ClamorCon. Okay, by now you know we already went here because both of us have been vlogging while we've been here. And yeah, we finally met for the first time.
It's been amazing.
It's been absolutely
Back like we
amazing.
never left, okay?
Yeah,
like we've known each
literally
other
like we've
forever.
been known each other,
Yeah,
okay?
it's crazy.
We put it up on Instagram, y'all were going ham like,
Yes,
what? Yeah,
thank
we were
you.
surprised. So
Yeah,
yes.
for all the suggestions.
Yes, so we asked you guys what type of video you guys wanted to see from us, and a lot of, I mean, you guys came up with so many different ideas, but we're only here for a certain amount of time. We actually leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we gotta do something that is fun, that you guys will enjoy. A lot of you guys wanted us to do a mommy tag because we are both moms of 2 kids now, okay? So we have actually done a portion of this mommy tag already. So make sure you guys check it out down below. The first part of the mommy tag is gonna be on her channel, okay? So I will leave that down below. Make sure while you guys are over there, go and subscribe to my girl, okay?
Thank you.
And like I said, she's got 2 channels, like she said.
Yes.
She has 2 channels, so go check them both out, okay? And then we are gonna do some more questions now of this mommy tag, because a lot of you guys wanted to see that. And yeah, while you guys are here, you better thumbs up just for the collaboration, okay?
Yeah.
And all of the get close to the camera.
Can y'all see all
the
of this?
melanin, bitch? Y'all see this?
Popping and shit?
All that mocha
Yes.
madness. You see that? Fenty? You see that shit? Now, if the lights turn off, it's not because we didn't pay the electric bill.
Okay.
Bitch, we in a
ain't our
random
spot.
hotel, hallway type of situation. You gonna see motherfuckers behind us, walking around, moving tables and shit,
been
speaking
doing
all
all-
kinds of different languages, okay? And we don't have not a damn to do with that.
Nothing, okay?
Just letting you know that in
so
advance.
don't judge.
Okay. Look, did we cover all the bases?
I think so.
Okay, we covered the bases, okay? And for those of you guys that are checking us out from her channel, from her video, hey y'all! Welcome.
Yes, subscribe.
Okay,
okay.
I'm a little crazy. But you always need to have that
crazy,
one
though.
crazy friend in your life.
Good crazy.
I will be that virtual crazy ass best friend for you.
She the one. Hit that button.
And so, have you seen me? You haven't seen them all.
No, I've just been starting from the top and just kind of going through.
Now, look, this is her. We're taking them off her phone.
Yeah, I just screenshotted some
Oh
questions.
my God, just look at the cutest picture. I can't. But I don't know if you have a code, so you know.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you can give me the code and I'll be all up in the shit. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Okay, so what is that? Oh, I was trying to figure out what that acronym is. I was like, what is that? Okay, precious.
Thank goodness it wasn't nothing else. You can't be scrolling through folks' phones. You don't know what you're gonna find.
I swiped right to the phone.
No.
I'm so glad I didn't see nothing extra. And I ain't gonna lie to you and said I would have just been like, but it was a cute little photo.
It was a cute
little photo. Okay, let me not do that again. Damn, she said,
way.
bitch, turn it this way. You see how hard she swiped that shit? Okay, here we go. Okay, I like this one. This is random. Okay. But we might have to come up with some questions because we've answered some of them already.
We answered some,
So, finish this sentence. You know you're a mom when you. That's a good one. Oh, I gotta think about this one.
I know. That's one that you need some time to think about. You know you're a mom when. You know what? Look, shout out to me because I never put my other earring back on. So if you looking at this, yes, I dropped my earring earlier today and forgot to put that joint back on. Let's see. You know you're a mom when. Oh, this is hard.
That's a hard
one. I need to think about this one. Do you have an answer off top?
You know you're a mom. Oh my God. This should be easy though.
I feel like it should be. I feel like we're overcomplicating it.
Right, but I'm like trying to find a little quirky thing to say.
Right, like maybe
because there's so many things we could say.
There's so many things you can say. You know you're a mom when.
This is gonna be disgusting, but it's true. To me, when you've had shit on your hand. And I know that sounds absolutely disgusting.
It's so true though.
But you're gonna wipe a child and you're gonna get it on your hand.
You're gonna get it on your hand.
Period.
You might get it on
where
your
you've
clothes,
literally
you might-
held poop in your hand.
That's true.
I feel like that you're definitely a mom at that point.
definitely a mom.
Because it doesn't even faze you anymore. It doesn't.
So on that note, I mean, you know you're a mom when you've had throw up in your hands.
That too.
That too.
That too. Well, when you wipe your child, I mean, literally you wipe snot and it's nothing.
And it's
You're just
nothing. You just
like,
like, let me, you ain't got no Kleenex. Let me be your Kleenex with my fingers, okay?
Like, it's literally,
it's mom.
If
That's what you do, mom life.
If it was someone else that you were, I would never wipe snot off of a random person's face.
Ever.
But your child, you're literally gonna be like, let me
you get in there good.
Yeah.
Too. All of it.
All
like,
the boogers.
Let me
Just
get
be
that.
like
And
that.
then you just ain't got no tissue. Let me get some tissue.
And that's it.
It's just, it is what it is.
And it's done.
Yeah, that.
Nastiness. I like it's gross.
Nastiness is motherhood.
Yeah, it's gross, but it's love.
It's love.
It's all
It's
love.
your baby.
That's it. Yes. Okay, that's good. But that was good.
Was
High
a good
five.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you know what? We didn't answer this. I'm surprised we didn't answer this one. Okay. You ready? How has your life changed since your baby has been born?
Oh.
But I'm only applying it to you, not your family life. I heard a baby.
I feel like Chad would have texted me first.
Right.
I heard that's mom life too. You hear baby and you like, where the baby at? Okay, so you're only applying it to me, like
just you. So not your family life, not your relationship life.
Oh.
Because we answered that in the other video.
We did.
Yes. So just
how
you.
has my life changed?
And especially not even just being a mom to 2 now. We can even make it like that.
Oh my goodness. I have to be more aware of how I divide my time.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Since having 2, like, you know, when you have one, they get all the attention in the world. They get everything. But now it's like, I really have to think and make sure that, okay, wait, let me give Chad Jr. his time, because, you know, I'm breastfeeding right now. I have a 4-month-old, so she is getting a lot of my time, and I don't want him to feel left out or left behind. So it's definitely one of those things where, as for you, you start off with 2. So you always had to divide your time, but I didn't have to do that for 5 whole years. So it's like, okay, you know what? Let me get a baby to dad, and let me spend some time with my baby boy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I have to remind myself of that, because it's so easy to get caught up in the one that needs the most attention right now. Absolutely. You know, because he's really self-sufficient. But yeah, I have to make sure that I don't forget about my baby boy. That's my firstborn. So yeah,
he's the sweetest thing ever, you guys. And he is so good with the kids. They're just running around playing, and he's like watching them, like literally,
he's like keeping them out of harm's way. Like, it's so
adorable.
Like,
it's
the
adorable.
Big brother.
They're dancing together and stuff, and Jackson's just running after him and stuff. It's adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think. What about you? And I'm gonna apply it to me the same way. So, I mean, there's so many things, but I would have to say, you know, being that I had twins and all of that, I would have to say the same thing. It's literally trying to make sure that I'm very much I want to make sure I give the same to both kids.
Oh yeah.
And you know, as they get older, they're going to require different things because they're going to develop their own personalities. I don't want one to ever think that they're the same as the other. Yeah. But I also don't ever want one to feel more love or affection
than the other.
Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't ever want them to feel that way from either
like you're playing favorites or
yeah. So I'm very cognizant of, you know, the affection I'm giving my kids and making sure that, you know, I'm giving individual playtime with mommy too.
That makes sense.
So, you know, because we do a lot of reading and, you know, that type of thing. But I also want to make sure that I have time for them individually, where I, you know, when Jackson's taking a nap, I sit down with Jayla and we read together, or we play together, or we lay down together. Same goes vice versa. You know, when the other one's down or they're occupied or whatever, then I'm hanging out with Jackson and we're just, you know, we're reading together, we're hanging. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I want to make sure those are our kids.
I know, I keep hearing things.
You know, you're a mom when everything startles you. Okay,
everything, like, but it wasn't like this when we were just filming. But now it's like kids is in the background, they in the cutback.
Literally, and those are like adults laughing, by the way. We just being mamas right now. Right. Okay, we being extras. But no, I would say that. Like, and then it's just, another thing is finding, this is hard. Because I'm a stay-at-home mom too, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to find time for you. And it took me a while to kind of get back to me. I don't think I'm 100% back there yet, because it's a transition. Yeah, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? But initially it was very hard. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I felt like I was just not myself. My body had not adjusted to coming back off of being pregnant. I was still having night sweats. I mean, there was so many crazy things.
That's a lot.
So when, you know, coming back from that, and then I had preeclampsia and all that stuff, so there was a lot going on top of that, and I still had it afterwards. So it's just, you know, it's an adjustment in the sense of also trying to find that time for yourself. And I've always said this, and I'll continue to say it, because you want to stay on top of your mental health. You know, there's, you know, there's postpartum depression, there's all kinds of things.
It's so important.
So, you know, you want to make sure you find that little bit of time, even though it's difficult, especially when you have newborns or whatever. But you want to find that time for yourself, even if it's just laying down, reading a book, whatever, taking a moment, 5 seconds, 10 minutes of just meditating, anything to kind of give you that moment for you, because that'll help you just be more sane. Does that make sense? You're gonna have moments where you're gonna want to pull your hair out, or in my case, my wig. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have those moments, and you want to keep yourself mentally okay and physically okay. So whatever that is, even if it's just a few minutes, take that little time for yourself.
Take it.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to just get, I mean, I'm talking about
caught up in just
being a parent, and then being a wife, and then being this, and then
everything
being that,
on top
and
of
you're
one
last.
another.
And you don't want to do that because you'll lose yourself.
Time for you.
Ooh, this is cute. Finish this sentence. It makes my heart melt to see.
Oh, it makes my heart melt to see Reagan's face light up when her brother comes around. It is the best feeling ever because she loves her brother.
Oh,
already.
She has the cutest smile ever.
Oh my
All
goodness,
gums,
it's just like she knows, like this is my fam right here.
Yes.
Like this is my big brother. He gonna take care of me. Like her face lights up anytime he comes around. Like he can entertain her for just minutes on end. Like she will just be giving that good old gummy smile and everything, and she'll giggle and he'll sing to her and he'll dance. So it's just the cutest thing to see them interacting. Oh my goodness, it just warms fuzzies all over. It's
and you can tell like he loves her little pampered self.
Oh my
goodness. Her little diapered self.
So cute.
It's adorable. It's adorable. Okay, so let's see. What it makes my heart melt to see. You know what? Here's what it's okay. And I'm saying this because you catch these moments when you can. Okay, because my kids are now tomorrow 18 months. Okay. And so they're going through that phase. Like we're heading into the terrible twos. And I think they started while we were here, y'all. It's been rough. You know what I mean? So, and they're not even 2 yet, okay? But they have their moments where they're fighting over stuff. I mean, they could literally have the exact same toy, and because one has one, it's the exact same toy. They have it in each other's hands, but they want both of them. Yes, literally. So we have a lot of that. So the things that make my heart melt, the one thing that I'm just like, oh my God, I live for these moments, is when literally they will just walk up on each other and just give each other a kiss. And it comes out of nowhere. Earlier today, I put it up on Instagram. It's probably not gonna be there by the time you guys see this video, but she was disciplining Jackson. Like Jayla is our boss. You know what I'm saying? Like oh my God, diva. So she was like, no, no, no. And he was looking at her like, girl, bye. With the stank face. You see it? Oh, look. That's hilarious. So she's like, no, no, no. Then she gonna be like, no, no, no. And then she leans in and gives him a kiss. Of course, he was like, eh.
Oh, he wasn't receptive.
Because she was disciplining him right before that. But most of the time, they will literally, it's just the cutest thing ever. She'll lean him and give him a kiss and like grab him by his face and give him a kiss, and then he'll do the same thing. Or, you know, when we're trying to get them to understand share, we'll say, okay, I need you to share, you know, share. And even if they're fighting, you're like, okay, say sorry to your sis. So Jackson knows to give her a kiss. So he'll give her a kiss on the forehead. And it's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
And they love each other's dirty drawers. You hear me? Dirty diapers, I should say. They love each other's dirty diapers, honey. But it's just the cutest thing. You can find those little moments where they're not fighting and they're just like embracing each other.
Yeah.
Cutest thing ever. Or when they fall asleep in the bed and their arms are around each other.
Up together.
That happens. That happens, and it's just, you're like, oh my God, picture. Yeah. You know, because you don't find those moments. It's hard to find those moments. When you do, it's just everything. So yes.
Sweet. That was a good question.
Yes. Okay, let's see. I got a good question. Oh, you do? Ooh, okay, we gotta get juicy with it. These are kind of like Pampers. We can nobody gives a shit about Pampers.
I mean, we team Pampers, but
look, we do a little bit of both, but we don't do Huggies wipes. Huggies wipes suck.
Really?
Oh my God, they're horrible. We do everything, just no Huggies wipes. I promise you, you'll be so mad if you ever buy. They'll be on sale because they suck, and you're gonna want to buy them.
So what kind of wipes do you use?
You said what?
Which ones do you use?
I use Pampers.
Oh, okay, Pampers wipes. Yeah.
Those are the best.
They're good.
So the
They're
sensitive
really
kind.
Yeah,
it's got a little sensitive booty.
So how has your sex?
I knew that was coming. Because I was gonna ask him, and I was like, man, fuck these questions. These corny ass questions. We done answered all the good ones on her shit. We did. That's why we answered first. Fuck that. You asked the question, you gotta answer. I gotta answer first. You damn right. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I will say finding the time to get it done where they're both asleep is like difficult some days. But it's just really difficult. Or one will be up and the other one will be asleep, or vice versa. It's like, okay, well, the good thing with Reagan, we can just lay her down in a little bassinet
and she's
do our business and she's okay.
Right.
Chad Jr., if he look up and you know, one sneak up first, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna meet you up there. He look up like, where's Daddy? And I'm like, you cock blocking.
Right.
You cock blocking.
For real.
Like, or we both get up there, but then he's like, where are you? You ever have to lock the door just to get it in? That's what we have to do these days, okay? That's what we have to do. So it's a little bit more well, a little bit less spontaneous because you just can't do it at any moment, at any point.
Right.
But it's been a little adventurous because we've had to explore like the guest room.
Yeah.
Well, if C's just like in the bed, cause you know he come in our room at night, cause we feel like that's his bed too.
Right.
Then you know we going over across the hallway. Thank you. In. So it's
you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And I will say that it's been a lot more relaxed. If you don't know, me and my husband, we went through like a whole infertility journey, and it took us a long time to get pregnant. Years of trying to conceive. So having, you know, intercourse was always like scheduled. It had to be done because we're trying to get pregnant. So now that we have our babies, it's just so much more relaxed. Yeah. Like you don't have that pressure on you that you're trying to like get it in.
Not that type of pressure.
You know what I'm saying? Not that type of pressure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
pressure.
saying? Like the good kind. So yeah, I would say those are the major differences.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about this on her channel, but y'all that have followed me on the vlog channel know we got co-sleeping babies. One is now in the crib, but one is not so much. So, you know what? Shout out to Boris Baby Mama on Instagram. That's my girl, by the way, because I know she gonna see this video and she will laugh at this. So she'd be like, she's literally who asked this question at one point in time, like for a Q&A I'd done a while ago. She's like, how do y'all get around Jayla? That's how much she knows about the stuff. So anyway, but no, I mean, you have to really get creative. Yes. And sometimes you gotta be quick. And I mean, before kids, before kids, that one, I mean, it was, you know what I'm saying? I wanted the slow one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, but now you're trying to knock it out. You got a limited amount of time, okay? Them kids are gonna only be asleep for a certain amount, and that's it, right?
It's so true.
I'm saying, and they're young now, so they don't understand sounds or any of that type of thing. Yeah. But I can only imagine when they get older.
Honey, yeah, I mean, that's some quiet, sometimes you have to be quiet.
I'm glad that we ain't on that level yet.
What you gotta do. I don't think you can still be wild.
I can still be loud. Yeah,
no.
We can still be loud.
It's coming.
But we are, but it's like literally we have to find, I mean, it's an obstacle. It is because we have one half co-sleeping child, right? And then, not gonna lie, we are exhausted half the time, okay? And so you have to find the time, the energy, you know what I mean? So we be using all kinds of stuff, y'all. I mean,
what y'all be using?
Fun things.
Ooh,
We be like, you know, they got all kinds of gels and lubricants.
Oh yeah.
Why does that remind me of back in the collab days? Because I think we talked about it again.
I think that was one of y'all.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Okay, that's literally, oh my God, that is too funny. It's totally not intentional. But, honey, there's all kinds of products and things you can use that make those little quickies really fun. Okay. And I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, for those of you guys that are of age, and I'm not trying to, you know.
Yeah.
But
I'm not trying to encourage it if you ain't there yet, okay?
Don't do that.
Don't.
But we is married, you know. But no, you have to be creative. Sometimes you have to be quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gotta get it in.
But you wanna. But you do it. I mean, as long as the job is
be fun,
done,
then
you good. So yeah. And then of course, if you can't do it at home, then you know, try to do little date night types of things. So like, you know, you get a little car action. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say?
Girl, the car action. Yes, you gotta get it in where you can.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's my girl. I knew I had a little freaking leak in it. Yes. Okay, let's see if there's any good questions.
I think it was a date question. Oh, it's kind of.
Ooh, let's see. Okay, you know what? We'll expand upon that. The date night thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, date night. How many nights per month? Okay, and then, what is your favorite date night?
Okay.
Like, what do you like to do on
what
your
do we
favorite
like
date
to
night?
do? Okay, so here's the thing. Chad and I are like major date night people. Like that is our thing. Has always been our thing. Every Friday, date night. Well, you have one baby and it's like, okay, we're gonna get this date night in. We have two babies and it's hard sometimes to have it every week. So at this point, we probably have it 1 to 2 times a month. And that's because I don't know, like a lot of times we've been doing a lot of traveling too. So like we have my mom or my grandmother watching the kids for something else. So it's like, then Friday rolls around, it's like, well, I don't want to ask them again. So yeah, it used to be 4 times a month. Every Friday, it was non-negotiable. That's date night. So now it's just like, awesome. So now it's just like 1 to 2 times a month. And yeah, but I'm trying to think, I feel like we always do the same thing when we go to date night. Dinner and a movie, because my husband loves movies. He is like the biggest movie buff. He will go to the movies every day, all day. And he always wants to go to the movies. I'm like, can we do something fun? Can we do something different? Like for me, like I want to go see some live music. Let's go to a bar. Let's go, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just do something different. But the thing is, we never like plan it beforehand. It's always like Friday, like, oh, you want to have a date night? You think your mom can watch the kids? It's like, okay, well, let me see. And then we're like scrambling, trying to figure out, well, what are we gonna do? So then it ends up being dinner and a movie because it's the easiest thing to do. So we gotta get back to like planning things and doing different things. But I like to be a bit more adventurous. If he could just go to dinner and a movie for every date night, he'd be fine. He would literally be great. He would be okay. That's juice. Yeah. All day. You see, that's so crazy. Get along very, very They really do. Okay. That's crazy. Let's see. Date night for us, we typically do, I would say twice a month. Yeah. Twice a month. That's good. Is usually the most that we do it. We have a sitter. We have a couple of sitters actually, and we kind of have to have a few on deck. Yeah. We don't have a lot of family that can help us with the kids, so we have a couple babysitters that we kind of, same sitters we've had for a long time. So, but we have one sitter that's more for the weekends, and then one, you know, that kind of comes in and helps us out whenever needed, right? So we will do minimum once a month, but max it's usually twice. And then it's usually dinner and a movie. You guys know we're Marvel comic fanatics, Star Wars fanatics. Really? We're nerds. Yes. Juice is literally a Star. What? Not need you to tell Juice that, because he's gonna die. One. We have figurines. Like, he's a nerd. He's a Star Wars nerd. I did not know. Oh my god, literally figurines. Like they're all like together the way that they would fight in the movie with the sword. I'm not kidding. We have lightsabers, real ones. Like, no joke. No kidding. Y'all official. Yeah. All the way. Oh yeah, we're complete nerds. Hilarious. But he created said nerd. I wasn't into any of that until he got you into it. That's cute. Yeah. So now I've done seen everything 300 times over. Okay. But look, Marvel comics. I mean DC comics. Even though their movies suck, we still watch them all. You know what I'm saying? See, okay, so DC comics is the Avengers. Oh god, no. Marvel. Oh, see, Avengers is everything. Everything. Y'all, the recent Avengers movie. Oh! Was it good? It wasn't good. Oh my god, you need to watch it. It was good. It was so good. Oh my god, I'm not gonna even ruin it for y'all, but comment down below how you guys responded to that. Like how the whole, Lord. She's really getting into it. Yes, honey. Oh my god, they weren't playing with that movie. Okay. That's wall. Okay. Meanwhile, but I'm over here talking about Wakanda Forever. I watched it just because, you know, it's my people. I had to support, okay? All day, every day, okay? Like during the spring and the summer, we try to get out and do different things. So like we'll go to like an outdoor dining place so we can sit outside and have a drink and have some. Everything is better in the summertime. Oh yeah. Yeah. But then I like, you know, like I want to start doing like some, you know, those like things the escape rooms and stuff. Yeah. Never done that. So we'll try to do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? We've done that in a group setting, but never just like us. Just the two of us. Yeah. He's good at that stuff. Oh, see, and so it would be fun. But yeah, but we love just to kind of change things up, do different things. You know, wine tastings, things like that. We do that kind of stuff, but when it's, you know, nice and warm, and whatever. Hang out with family, we barbecue, we go to the pool a lot. Do you? The pool is our thing. Really? I live for being by the pool. So we have a couple friends who have pools. And so you can just go over there and hang out. That's convenient. Yes. We'll do like, you know, whatever. So, but yeah, mainly dinner movie. Yeah. For sure. Name one thing you bought before you had your baby and you never ended up using it. I gotta think about that too, my damn. What did I buy that I never ended up using? Oh, I know what I bought. I can't remember the name of it, but people will know what it is, I think. I don't know that I have something that I never used. Like I at least tried everything once, and then if it didn't work, then I didn't use it again. So I would say the one thing that I just knew I was gonna use and didn't use it nearly as much was that stupid Mama Roo. Oh my god, thing I'm gonna do. Like, I just knew that it was gonna be like the best thing ever. And I even asked my people on Instagram, like, should I get it? And most of them said no, but I went against them and was like, I'm gonna just try it. You bought that expensive ass
thing.
It is expensive.
As hell.
And this shit don't even swing.
But here's the
like,
thing.
it's not
I'm
even
gonna
a
keep talking
traditional
shit on the
swing.
shit, and I got 2 of them shits at home.
See? Do your babies like them?
Dude, like I only used them literally for all of 5 seconds.
See?
And it was for a very short period because there was only, when they were little, they were too little.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to be
And
in them. And then
it wasn't right.
It was like in between, and they laid in it for a little bit, but it was literally like, I would probably got like 2 days where they actually slept in it for like 2 hours. And then the rest, they got big quick, and it was done.
It was ridiculous.
Like, they're not messing with it now.
I took it back because we kept the box. I took that bug right back to Bye Bye Baby and was like, this is not working for us.
Yeah.
So that was a big waste of money, a waste of time, because every time I put her in there, she would be okay for maybe like 20 minutes. And then that's it. That's it. And it's like,
very short.
So we took it back and we got a traditional swing, and she's good too.
Yeah, we never got the traditional.
Never got the traditional swing. Yeah, like this, it's a lifesaver.
It's so simple, but that really should have been what we did.
But that, don't get it. Don't get it.
Don't. It's expensive. It's as hell. I got the second one.
Yeah.
The mid-range one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not the major one.
I got the.
You got the big mama one. Yeah, I got the middle one. And I got a little discount on it. Then I had a coupon. So that's why I was like, let me
go ahead and get it for the cheap.
But still, no, don't do it.
It's just not worth it.
Get the regular swing. Get the regular swing.
Yeah.
There was one thing I used. I attempted to use it once, and I was like, there's no way my child's gonna do this, and they didn't like it. It was a while back. Jayla well, Jackson was colicky. Yeah, Jayla is still a rough sleeper now. So there was this thing that was advertised on Facebook. Comment down below if you guys remember what it was called, but it was something where it acted as if it was supposed to simulate being like on your chest. Did you ever see that?
Oh, it was like a,
and it was a pad, and it literally rocked back and forth.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the other little thing.
Oh, okay. And then you put your child in a sleeve kind of thing. You never saw it?
No.
Oh my God, it was everywhere.
So weird.
Comment down below if you guys remember what I'm talking about, and if you guys know the name of it, because I can't remember.
With a pouch?
And it literally had a heartbeat on the inside or whatever, and it's supposed to simulate being
on your chest. On your chest,
right? So, and that, because Jayla just would not sleep anywhere else. And then Jackson was colicky, so it was supposed to help with all of that. Honey,
nothing. The Instagram
Jackson was gargantuan. Too gargantuan. First and foremost. Second of all, and there was no return policy on this thing. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And then I attempted with Jayla, but she was so small. I was like, there's no way I can trust it.
It wasn't working.
I can't trust it. So it was like $100 and something down the tube. Yeah. I can't even remember the name of it. If I remember, I will like put it somewhere on the screen.
Instagram ads.
But do not do it. Yeah. And everybody was trying, y'all were trying to get, y'all made me buy the shit.
Y'all bad.
How about that? You out here telling her don't buy the shit, she buys the shit. Anyway, y'all told me to buy the shit didn't work. How about that? Okay, but no, that was the one thing that I attempted on both because I was just like, shoot. Nothing.
That's so crazy.
Nothing. Okay, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like,
I'm so surprised I've never seen
that. It worked, but it just didn't.
I'm glad I didn't see it because I probably
would
have bought it.
Because you
probably would have bought it.
Yeah, but it didn't work. Ooh. Well, it wouldn't apply to me, but it would apply to you.
What do you mean it wouldn't apply to you?
Because I'm about to find out. So you've had one child. Okay. Now you're on your second. Okay. So what are you doing differently with your second child? That now, you know what I'm saying? Like what I did with my Is there anything that you've changed, that you would change, or that you've changed, like from your first, that now you have your second? Because you've been a mom in the game for a little bit, so now, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I will say that I was just talking about this the other day on my vlog, feeding. When it comes time to feeding, we did like the whole purees and all of that stuff for Chad Jr., but now I'm looking into doing baby-led weaning for Reagan.
Now what is this?
It's where you skip the whole puree situation and you just cut up like bite-sized portions of food for the baby to try, like whenever you would introduce food, so like 6 months. Like instead of like mashing it up and stuff like that, you just make little like bite-sized pieces and you just let them kind of go for it. So I've been kind of like researching that for the past week because at this point, like she's already like reaching for things. I'm like, girl, you still got a couple more months. I'm not about to give you nothing.
Right, it's not now.
But she like literally, I had a glass of water the other day and she like grabbed it and put it up to her mouth. Like, how do you even know to do that? Like, what are you doing with your life?
Oh my God.
slow down.
Right, you're like, hold on, can you just be a baby?
Yes. So I'm definitely going to try that with her. Just because, for one, it seems like a time saver. You don't have to be mashing up stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot easier to just put a little bit on their plate from what you're eating and see.
And then just be done.
Just let them go for it. So I'll let you know how it goes.
So you go, I'm
going to try that. I'm definitely going to try that.
Because that transition was, it can be an expensive one.
It can be.
Yeah.
Baby food ain't cheap.
Right.
Like, and then, you know, making it is time consuming.
It's just time consuming.
So it's just like,
I mean, it's economical.
Yeah, but it's time consuming. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, I think that, I don't know, I think everything else I'll probably do the same. I think. I don't know. It's early. It's kind of early to tell, like, what, you know what I'm saying? What about you? Like, what, if you had any more?
Oh my goodness.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, you can answer that. Yeah.
Let's see, what would I do different? Let's see. I would have skipped the bassinet.
Really?
Yeah, because that whole situation was that this is the going from co-sleeping to sleep training is difficult.
Yeah, it is.
And reality is they didn't necessarily, I mean, granted, they suggested we have them in the bassinets and all that kind of stuff, but I really think that, and not necessarily skip the bassinets, maybe that's not the best way to put it. I should have transitioned them to the cribs sooner. Right?
Yeah.
So I think the mistake we made is when we had them in the well, not in the bassinets, but in our room longer than we should have.
When did you guys start to transition them?
We were attempting to transition them for, I mean, the whole dang time, but it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
And you're so tired. You're just like,
sometimes you're just like, whatever, here, come on.
Yeah, especially because
I just want to go to sleep.
Waking each other up.
Yeah, I
just
want to go to sleep.
So we would start and then we would stop. And we would start and then we would stop. And with sleep training, you have to be consistent as hell, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, if we don't do it and we don't stick to it, it's not gonna stick.
It's not gonna stick.
But we would just get so tired. We were just tired. And then it's like after a while, especially because one would wake the other up, that type of thing, you know what I mean? And I think, and you know, Jackson, he eventually he's fine. He goes in the crib, he's good, you know what I mean? It's just Jayla, not so much.
Not so much.
But I would have probably transitioned them to the crib sooner. I would have, you know, probably done a few weeks in the bassinet and then
moved them.
Yeah, right, and we were doing months in the bedroom before
you even got.
You know, and that's just from new mom status, new parent status, and we were just loving on them so much.
Yeah,
just like,
I mean,
yeah,
and it works
so
differently
nice
for everybody and every child. You know what I'm saying? They're all different, so.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely do. Do not, if you can, don't sleep with them in the crib. I mean, in the bed too long. Don't co-sleep too long. It's a hard thing to break.
We started sleep training Chad Jr. at 4 months. So,
oh my God, yeah
4 months he was in his crib.
We tried, but it didn't.
It didn't work that way.
And we didn't even document that, y'all. We didn't even tell y'all.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
It was that bad that y'all didn't even talk about it?
Oh my God, because we were so tired. We were just like, what can you do? We were tired.
Yeah.
So we just weren't ready to let them go either. I know I wasn't.
I mean, and see, that's the thing. It's one of those things where it's like, you're only gonna be able to do this for so long, you know? So then on one hand, it's like, maybe I should just enjoy this time.
Right.
But then, when you're ready to have your privacy, it comes back to bite you.
It absolutely does. Like Jayla right here, Juice is over there. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna talk later. Oh, shit.
Oh, that is hilarious.
I can't think of any more questions.
Have we run out of questions?
I feel like we ran out of questions.
They're all like raggedy.
Yeah, we'll do one more question.
Okay.
Which one is it?
The college one.
Okay. Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you read it since you saw it.
You're so funny. You read it. I'll let you read it.
Now I gotta find it. Okay, here we go. Okay. College dreams. Do you expect them to go, or are you going to let them decide for themselves?
You go.
You go first. So, college dreams. You know, honestly, I have always been a big, fan of education. Both my husband and I have college degrees and all of that. My parents have always instilled in us that education is key, you know. But on the other side of things, even though we're college educated and all of that, I'm not gonna force my kids to do anything that they're not ready to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just not something I don't wanna force it on them.
You don't wanna make them do it,
However, we are planning for it. So, you know, the usual 529s, we have those already established for the kids. You know, you have that for them in case that is something that they want to do. But, you know, we have the option within those 529 plans to do other things with it in case they choose not to go. Okay, so we're gonna make the option available for them to go to college. But if they're, you know, wanting to pursue something different, they still have that. You know what I'm saying? Would I want them to go to college? Absolutely. Again, it's based on what they want.
On what they want.
I think that's a good
idea. I mean, like, I feel like it's always better to be college educated.
Absolutely.
Not to knock anybody that's not, because it's totally so many people that are successful that have never been to college. So you don't, I mean, like, you know, it's one of those things you don't necessarily need it. But I just think it's always a good thing to fall back on. To have, you know, like, you just never know what it's gonna do for you. Like, I'm college educated, my husband is college educated, so I want the same thing for my children. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do get what you're saying. Like, I don't want to force it on them. Like, if I know you're not ready, because they can do something completely different. They may go to another occupational school. Doesn't have to necessarily be a 4-year college. You know what I'm saying? You can do, exactly. You can do something, go to 2-year, get you associates, like whatever. But what you're not about to do is just be living up in my house doing nothing, though. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay? That's what we're not doing. High school's done. You gotta find some place to go. Okay? Bye. You don't wanna go to college? Kid. Oh, well, you gonna get you a job and get you a place? Bye. Peace. Okay? You're gonna have to figure that out. You want them to be the best at whatever it is that they choose to do. They just ain't gonna be lazy. You know what I'm saying? No,
I'm not gonna have them. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not gonna be lazy. Right. I want you to have, you know, a goal, an ambition of some sort, and pursue that. That's all I need. As long as you're pursuing whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, and it's a positive thing, right? A positive field, a positive, you know, nothing that's detrimental to yourself or harmful to others or whatever. Then I'm good.
Go for it.
You ain't gonna be living up under my house.
I'm trying to be an empty nester. Okay, I'm counting down the days now. Like, how many years we got? How old we gonna be when they get up out of here?
We're trying to.
Okay, I'm trying to live my life, right? I mean, I'm trying to live my best life. Okay, traveling.
Hello. Look, I am so happy we got to meet. Two, that we did this.
This was the best, y'all.
It is late as hell, by the way.
It is. Yes, 11:04.
What kind of timing is that on your damn phone? She said 11:04. I was about to say it's 23:04. That's exactly what it says on her phone.
It's military time.
I blame that. That's how you put it on your phone?
Yeah, because Chad, when we first started talking, he would do everything in military time.
That's
and I was
precious.
Like, what is he talking about? It took me forever. So, like I used it because I was like, okay, I gotta get used to this because this is how this man takes time. And now it's just habit for me.
That's literally adorable. I cannot. But look, so incredibly happy that you did this. So happy to meet you. This was and we planning a trip together somewhere.
We gonna kick it somewhere else.
Do something. You know what I mean? Not on some just like regular YouTube type stuff. Like some fun
stuff. Chilling. Exactly. And we're not that far from each other. We are. St. Louis, Indianapolis. Like, it's really not that far. And we're really not that far. So we're gonna get this together. We're gonna make it happen. But look, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to go and check out her video, or our video on her channel, and check it out. Subscribe to her while y'all are over there, If you haven't already thumbs up this video, thumbs it up. Hit the bell down below to be notified of new videos here on this channel, And look, we love y'all. Yes, love you
and comment down below. Let us know of anything else, you know, that you want us to do or whatever. I mean, we've collabed.
We'll figure it out.
We've actually collabed and not been in the same room, and we will make it happen. So comment down below if you guys want us to do more videos or whatever, a challenge, that'd be fun. Or something like that. Comment that down below. We'll get it done. All right. Love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.